several weeks.
Absolutely. And I'm going to come up here. I got a little tape right here. I mean, if you're going to have a grill, please, right? But look at these two. Why Josh Allen 2.0? Look at the size of these two guys. And now watch the athleticism. I've seen somebody do that before, and no way he's going to complete this. There's no chance he's going to complete this. That's this kid right here, Trevor. Look at the grill. Yeah. Look at the grill right there. Very impressive. He's smiling. Now he's going up. And you know what? It's not just as a passer. Look, he's going to avoid everybody, including Mark Gastineau. And now he's going to go in there for a touchdown. And there it is again. There's that grill. Look at him. Oh, my goodness. That's why you're good. I'm just telling you, come on.
Rex. That was so
Yeah.
Your teeth were already shiny, though.
I thought the feature was about Rex's teeth.
That was so subtly done, too.
I couldn't do that damn thing.
You snuck that in.
What is Rex? Oh, my God.
Rex, the bottom teeth fell out. My bad.
Did it say Steezy?
My girl, I don't even need it. Here, Moss, you need it.
The man whose veneers are already the stuff of legend. Jeff Darlington, drive us off this picture. What is going on down there in Jacksonville today?
No, I will not. I will not take you off there. We're going to stay on the grills because I found this T-shirt that's pretty amazing. We've got the Trevor Lawrence grills. Small market, big grills. That's what it's all about. My mic up. Small market, big grills. That's what it's all about out here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Small market, big grills. But listen, this is a situation out here where they know they do have to get serious, and they understand that what got them here so far is the toughness that they've played with. And one of the key players in all of this has been wide receiver Jakobi Meyers. This is a wide receiver who came to the team midway through the season. This team had been struggling when it came to the offense and the wide receivers. The time that Meyers got here, they lost that game that week, and they haven't lost a game since. 8 straight wins. Now, why is that? Part of the reason is because Trevor Lawrence basically found trust in Meyers right away, but it also allowed the other wide receivers to get better as a result. So the team feels confident moving forward today that Meyers will continue to play a very big role on this team, and Trevor Lawrence maybe, just maybe, we'll be wearing that grill again today.
Man. We'll see it at the end of the game. By the way, one note as they came out with the inactives for today's game. Jacksonville's starting left tackle Cole Van Lanen is out with a knee. He'll be replaced by Walker Little. So just pile that into the back of your memory bank somewhere. But clearly, this is about the Jacksonville Jaguars. You, I feel like, Teddy, were the one who took a little while to get on the bandwagon, but it feels to me like you've jumped on with both feet now.
There were a handful of teams here, this year that you just didn't believe it until you started showing me some winning football down the stretch. Trevor and the Jags are one of them. The Bills better be careful because there is change coming in this National Football League. I mean, we saw it last night, a Green Bay Packer team, that's great, but now Caleb in Chicago, they're already there. They're moving on. And now Josh, everybody's talking about, no Burrow, no Mahomes. Oh, there's Trevor, though, and this guy can take over the game, and he can win the game. So then we could have the Bills eliminated. I would not be surprised by this because of how well they have played down the stretch, and it's led by that guy.
Why did it take you guys so long to really believe in what Jacksonville was doing?
Because it's Jacksonville.
Huh?
Because it's Jacksonville.
Well, it always came.
You couldn't believe in the Jacksonville Jags in the month of November?
Absolutely. I know what you're saying, but it always came down to a game to where there was a critical mistake, or Trev was doing something like, what in the heck are these decision-making processes? What is this coaching decision? I mean, when they lost to the Chiefs a few years ago in the playoffs, it's like they blew it. They absolutely blew it. So you're waiting for that fall again.
Well,
What's different is, Trevor, whatever it is in the last month or so, how he's been consistently, they are surging right now, Moss. That's the thing for me.
Well, let's fast forward to today's game. What do you see? You see Trevor continue this run?
I absolutely do.
Okay.
I believe in the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I can say that because of what I've seen over the last month and a half and where they've come from, the relationship, and how that head coach has gotten to that quarterback too, Rex.
I can't wait to see this. Sorry, Rex. Listen, I think it's strength on strength across the board. We talked a lot about this Jaguars run defense against the Bills run game. But on the other side of the ball, right, this Jaguars offense, to your credit, Teddy, is rolling, right? Especially since Jakobi Meyers got there. That was such a under the radar trade that I think has had profound impact. He's a premier route runner in the NFL. And only since he's been there, I think they're putting up 33 plus points a game. But on the flip side of this, the Bills defense, as much maligned as it has been, is the #1 pass defense in the NFL. They do such a great job on the back end. The Jaguars don't run the ball particularly well. I mean, Etienne, their back, I think, is even a better pass catcher out of the backfield.
Coach, what are we doing, Coach, right? I mean, so they're great against the pass, the Buffalo's Bills defense, but so are we. But do you attack the weakness, even though that's not part of who you are?
You should definitely attack the weakness, because the Bills have proven they have absolutely, I mean, you can run the ball on them. I don't care really who you are. And to me, that's going to help your pass game as well. So be multiple offensively. I think they will. But, guys, I think Trevor Lawrence has improved when he had got the command of this offense and working in that partnership with Liam Cohen. That's the difference of this guy. Alex, earlier today you had a tape showing how he handled the line of scrimmage, the motions, getting in and out of place. He's got a great grasp of it. And I got to tell you, though, man, this team, they are going to be loose. They're playing at home. They're doing everything, the confidence that they have. And I got to say, it is hard to win on the road, playoff games. And sometimes there's some coaches can't win on the road, right? Sean Payton, Hall of Fame coach, 1 playoff win, all right? Sean McDermott, 0 playoff wins. So to me, I think there's some pressure over there. And I think the opposite with Jacksonville. Jacksonville is going to come in there with confidence. We're playing in our backyard.
I'd say pump in. Go ahead, Moss.
I just want to talk about the offense and what Trevor Lawrence has around him. And the reason why I asked you that question because I've been looking and studying this team for the last 2 months of what this offense or what Trevor's pass catchers, his weapons around him, bring to the table. When you look at the emergence of a guy like Parker Washington, when you look at Strange coming in there, and you're talking about them acquiring a guy like Jacoby Myers. So all of these weapons that Trevor has around him, and you named him Josh Allen 2.0. If there's one other weapon that I didn't name that really stands out to me, all these weapons, is Travis Etienne and what he means to this offense coming out of the backfield. I understand that the Buffalo Bills are stout in their pass coverage, but when you have all of these weapons around you on the outside, I didn't even say Brian Thomas Jr. So, like I said, Trevor Lawrence, and I am in awe of this offense, and Travis Etienne, he's been making hay during this win streak, and I expect another big day out of Travis.
Alex, you know, were a multiple guy where you could run and things like that. You're going to see all that too high shell by that back end. Everybody's going to drop in to coverage. How much easier is that going to be for Trevor to use his legs and make plays?
Oh, it'll be important for him to run them out of that. You're totally right, Rex, to take advantage of it. Hey, you want to play loaded back end zones, you want to double and leverage all these receivers. They're short underneath, and if he can get through some of these pass lanes, take off with his legs, which he's done all year, by the way. Liam Cohen has done such a great job, I think, of arming this kid that, listen, you are a phenomenal athlete. You are allowed to take off and run, right?
I think he has the most rush yards of any quarterback in the league this year.
I've been with you guys a while, and this is the most fired up we've had as a conversation about the Jacksonville Jaguars.
For sure. I agree.
Good for them.
I mean, listen, Rex's adopted son is Josh Allen. It sounds like he's got a new one.
And can I just say one thing that I think needs to be said? I love the small market chip on their shoulder.
Pump it.
The metropolitan area of Jacksonville has 1.76 million people. The metropolitan area of Buffalo has 1.16 million people. Jacksonville is a much bigger market than Buffalo.
You still manufacture the motivation any way you can, baby.
I love it.
They hate us if you can. All right, Chargers and Patriots tonight in Foxborough, getting set to go head-to-head. That's a fascinating game, obviously, in so many ways. Patriots' first home playoff game since the 2019 wild card round when Mike Vrabel led his Titans team into Gillette Stadium and won. 20-13, Derrick Henry led the way with over 200 yards from scrimmage. It was Tom Brady's last game as a Patriot. He threw a pick six to Logan Ryan late in the fourth quarter. You'll see it here. That sealed the win for Vrabel. And the Titans obviously changed history in a lot of different ways. And so now New England is back with Vrabel as their coach. And as Mike Reese tells us, he immediately set the culture with a brand new tradition.
Part of your history is where you're from and where you grew up. What made you who you are today, the people and the places Our 4 H's are history, heroes, heartbreaks, and hopes.
Nine months ago, in one of his first team meetings as Patriots coach, Mike Vrabel shared his vision.
I just remember him telling us we were going to be a tight-knit football team. We're going to be a tough football team. We're going to depend on one another, have each other's back, and whatever happens, we're going to be relentless and, fight through it with each other.
So before there would be X's and O's, there would be 4 H's.
Our 4 H's are history,
heroes,
heartbreak,
and hope.
It was one thing that I picked up of many during my time in Cleveland. It was something that Kevin did with the team and some of the coaching staff throughout training camp. I enjoyed, what people had to share, and obviously just getting to know them because it was my first time around most of them. But then coming here, wanted to try to bring something similar. I figured I would just take the name and carry it over. There was no real direction other than I said I'll go first, and then we'll see where it goes.
I think when we first heard that we were going to do these 4 H's and kind of get up there and share our stories, guys didn't really know how that was going to go, kind of what it would look like. But Coach Vrabes got up first, and he really opened up. And I think once everybody saw that, we kind of saw how cool this could be and how good it could be for our team to get to know each other that way.
We got a long way to go. I want you to realize what your potential is. I was nervous. It was my first time speaking like that and speaking candidly about me and some things that are probably pretty personal. I grew up an only child in Akron, Ohio. Parents were educators, so I got everything I wanted, but I always appreciated what my dad taught me about the value of hard work and also the value of being a part of a team.
Brave starting it off is very important. How he ended up having kids and, his importance of his family and how much he cherished the memories that he had with his family, and then his history of how he got into the game of football. A coach, a leader that, we understand and